is enough said.
Keshad Johnson, Keshad Johnson, Keshad Johnson. Miami Heat Nation, we've done it again. What's up, Heat fans? Your boy Ernest here. Back with another Miami Heat Talk video. It's Thursday, the weekend's around the corner, so you know your boy's feeling good. Show me some love and appreciation and positivity by smashing the like button. Do not forget to subscribe as we push for 5,000 subscribers. Now look, a lot of people may not make a big deal about this, but I'm gonna, because last night was incredible. Summer League game between the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers. Heat win a tough one, 80-76. But it was led by our guy. Kel'el Ware didn't play. Pelle Larsson didn't play. This was led by our undrafted player, Keshad Johnson. Now, I got to give my boy Martell from the Miami Heat Zone podcast his credit. Before the NBA draft, we had a Miami Heat roundtable where Martell was pushing for the Miami Heat to draft Keshad Johnson. He wasn't drafted. He was taken undrafted. But as we know on this Miami Heat team, we take undrafted players who are outcasts and we turn them into quality role players, sometimes stars. Keshad Johnson has the build, the frame that the Miami Heat team loves. Spo loves. 6'6", 225 pounds, a 4-year senior from Arizona, knows how to play the right way. Yesterday, you guys, he was dominating all over the court. 21 points, 9 rebounds with some beautiful offensive tip-ins, showing that he can be at the right place at the right time. 3 assists. You saw him leading the fast break at times, able to put the ball in the hole or find the open teammate. 3 steals, 3 blocks. You guys, he was disrupting players all over the floor. This guy is like a mix of like PJ Tucker, Haywood Highsmith, and he has the athleticism of Caleb Martin, maybe even better. This is a guy who can take all these players that we've had in the past and combine them into one. And I mean, it wasn't just that, you guys. He was showing his crazy athleticism. He was hitting 3-point shots. He was doing that D-Wade move with the false step here, false step back, fade away. He was showing you different elements of his game. But one thing that I was loving so much is the fact that his defensive prowess is amazing. Diving for loose balls, hustling when people tap the ball. Whenever people were throwing the ball, you saw Johnson's hands tip that. I mean, he was all over the court. Now, I get it. It's a summer league game. Even I've been the one in the past to say, summer league games to me aren't the biggest deal. For Kel'el Ware. Kel'el Ware is our first round draft pick. I want to see him do it in the NBA. But with a guy like Keshad Johnson, who was undrafted, doing what he did yesterday against the Los Angeles Lakers, and my favorite part about that was his post-game interview, where he said, and I quote, "I wasn't drafted, but the Miami Heat, they bet on me. And I feel like I'm a Miami Heat culture guy," end quote. Is it the right thing to say? Of course. But you can tell, and if you listen to that interview, you guys, he truly meant it. When you're an undrafted player, you need to fight for opportunities. When an opportunity comes, you need to reach out and grab it. And that's what this Miami Heat team is all about. Look at the 2023 playoff run, you guys. We had a starting backcourt of 2 undrafted players in the playoffs. That's crazy. That's what this Miami Heat team does. That's how incredible of a coach Erik Spoelstra is. And I can't believe that I see people in my comments bashing Spo, saying that Spo is a bad coach or that some of this is Spo's fault. Look at some of the stuff that Spo's been able to do with this roster in the past. I mean, good Lord. In 2017, the second half of the season, he went 30-11 with the starting lineup of guys like Goran Dragic, Dion Waiters, Luke Babbitt as the starting power forward, Hassan Whiteside, Rodney McGruger as the starting 3. Even times in the season, you saw a worse lineup out there. That's what Spo does. He takes chicken bleep and turns it into chicken salad. And if you look at this Miami Heat culture, you guys, and yeah, I'm going to continue to use the word culture, because when I say culture, I'm not talking about Jimmy Butler not playing 82 games in the regular season. When I say Miami Heat culture, I think of opportunities. I think of players playing the right way. And I think of players like this doing everything they can to show out and show exactly what they're worth. Look at the past, you guys. Look at our fearless captain, Udonis Haslem, undrafted. Keith Askins back in the 90s, who was a quality role player for the Miami Heat in the 90s. You also have guys in the 2023 run like Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin. You also have a guy in the 90s like Vashawn Leonard, who came up in the CBA. Tyler Johnson, who eventually got a 4-year, $50 million contract. And that's just to name a few, you guys. I could be here all day talking about undrafted players that the Miami Heat brought up. But that's another video for another day. But what I see with this Keshad Johnson player, you guys, 6'6", 225 pounds, can play multiple positions, can guard multiple players, can hit the three-point shot, blocks, steals, scores, rebounds. That's a big deal to me, because this Miami Heat team was crap last year on the boards. Now you add Kel'el Ware. Now you add a guy like this. And look, Heat fans, I'm sure there'll be that one Schweckel in my comments saying like, oh, he's an undrafted player. He did this in Summer League. He's not going to do anything for the Miami Heat. And I'm sure those were the same people that said the same thing about Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Caleb Martin. And look what happened there. Never doubt Eric Spoelstra. Never doubt this Miami Heat roster. I'm loving me some Keshad Johnson. I know that Keshad Johnson is going to earn himself a spot on this roster if he continues to play the way he plays. We found a gem. The Miami Heat has done it again. And I want to hear from you, Heat fans. How you feeling about Keshad Johnson? Do you think the Miami Heat did it again with another undrafted player? Or do you want to see a little bit more time to tell? Hey, we're excited, Heat fans. There's not a lot going on in the offseason right now. So you got to look at stuff like this. Summer League. Kel'el Ware didn't play yesterday, so that tells me that the Heat have seen as much as they need to see. He's probably going to play in the Las Vegas games, most likely. But right now, I want to see what Keshad Johnson does. And you know what? Big props to Alondes Williams. Yesterday, he played 34 minutes. He had 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 9 for 23 from the field. I know a lot of people are talking about Keshad Johnson after last night's game, but Alondes Williams also stepped up as well. Alondes Williams has also shown you that he can be that quality player. But I think Keshad Johnson is going to be better because of his size, because we lost Caleb Martin, so you need another wing defender, and that's what he brings. His athleticism, his vertical leap, his shooting ability, but most importantly, his defense. So let me know what you think in the comments, Heat fans. Don't forget to like the video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel as we push for 5,000 subscribers, And remember, you guys, this Saturday at around 11 to 12 p.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., I will be doing another live episode. I'll give you guys the details later today in the post, but make sure you guys tune in. Don't forget to tip your boy, support the channel. When you do, ask me a question. I'll give you a very long, detailed answer as a thank you. I really appreciate the love and support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Yeah, buddy. Let's go.